Today is Tuesday, July the 14th. Evolution is a mere 3 days away. This is AlphaISM Radio. I'm Ski Sonic, and I hope you can hear me. Well, we've been doing a series, as it turned into on AlphaISM, on pre-evolution hype, if you will. Been getting a lot of notable names in the community on, in celebration and preparation for our upcoming major international, biggest in the history of fighting game tournaments. Evolution, what is this, the 9th one? Yeah, I think so. Doing it up big this year. So we've had Ponder, Mr. Wizard, Viscount, Arturo Sanchez. You can download portions of these shows. They're linked in the AlphaISM radio threads on both on Sharyukin.com and the AlphaISM forums, alphaism.com. Unfortunately, it seems as though my recording for my last show, following in the series of all of my shows, is unlistenable. This time, got the whole show, but the recording, speaking of recording, let me hit record. This time got the whole show. I missed my epic intro. Darn the luck! Anyway, speaking of recording, the recording from my last show only has myself audible for the duration of the MP3 that I was able to create. So if any of you happen to record last show and can hook that up, that would be sweet, because obviously I can't handle recording. I can do the show and I can do a fair job of getting the guests, I suppose, but I'm getting assists on that one too. I definitely can't do it all by myself. I can barely do just a bit of it. Got a lot of help here. So if I could get some more help on recording, then that would be sweet. So if anybody recorded that last show with Arturo, that would be sweet as well, because you can only hear me talking to myself and it sounds ridiculous. If you want to hear something that sounds ridiculous, though, you can download it and check it out. Anyway, it's getting late. You guys are probably already pretty hype as it is, so I'm just going to cut right to the action and just get a hold of my guest, who is widely known, East Coast, or, well, multi-locational East Coast residing top player in many games, currently Street Fighter 4 specialist, arguably the best American Rufus, definitely not arguably the most successful American Rufus, but pretty close if you would probably get down to the numbers. Good player in Guilty Gear, various other games, and renowned for his abilities to mash on words at all times. And I wonder how this is going. You guys can you guys hear me? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, yeah, what's up, AlphaISM Radio channel AlphaISM Radio. If you guys let me know that you can hear me. See, I have to wait 30 seconds for you guys to even hear what I said. So hopefully, pretty sure you can hear me by now. Anyway, it's Marneto is my guest, as I was saying, and I'm going to try to get a hold of him now.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey.
What up?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah? Sounds pretty
Yeah,
bad.
I just got like seventh in a tournament, so I'm at this restaurant, I'm like fattening myself even more because I'm sad.
Yeah, that's how you know. I mean, that's a common coping mechanism. That's unfortunate, but you know, I told you, you can't worry about that. Evo is just a few days away. This is just a warm up or a cool down, if, however, depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck too. Couldn't help.
Yeah, so you just got seventh in a break tournament. Out
of 19 people.
The break at Piscataway, New Jersey, 19 people, and who won that tournament?
I don't know. I left.
Okay, well, it might not be over yet.
I think Brandon Demon Hio was in grand finals. He beat Henry.
Wow, surprising.
He beat Dr. Chaos too.
Pretty interesting.
Why you guys?
Someone just asked me who I thought was an underrated player, and I said Brandon.
Really? You would think he's an underrated player?
I said that I thought he was underrated.
I think he's where he belongs.
Oh, good shit.
So what's going on?
I'm just I'm looking over these last second Evo assignments and things, trying to see what's really good with the pools. You know, I guess you're not in any pools for Street Fighter 4. What other games did you enter?
This year.
Have you checked out who's in your group for that?
Basically nobody. There's AKA, but he's really good, but I don't think I would lose.
I see.
No, why are you guys not eating? Fuck, man. I'm like the fattest fuck. Yeah, I'm giving up.
Who's there with you tonight at your restaurant?
I'm here with Nina and Marlon Pie.
Oh. Is Marn Pie playing Street Fighter 4?
No, he just came to play some DJ Technica. You know, that game got like...
What game?
Like, DJ Technica.
I don't know anything about that game.
It's like a big ass, like, Elite Agents game.
Okay.
You ever played that game?
I've never heard of it.
Oh. What the fuck? Don't fuck. God, fuck you guys. Yeah. So, what about news? Let's see. So I just started smoking.
Oh, really?
I think it's going pretty well. I think it's like except me cigarette I got. It's like probably 7 stars in my fault. Because Ricky Ortiz told me to get it for him, and I got a pack. And basically, I was like, "Why does he want this so much?"
Did he smoke?
I guess so, because he was asking me for a carton of that shit.
Oh wow.
So I was like, "Why does this guy want it?" So I bought it, and then like 2 days later, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna try it because there has to be a reason." And it's really good.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like it gets me half like high for some reason.
Are they Japanese cigarettes?
Huh?
Are they Japanese cigarettes?
Yeah.
So they're probably like, I think their Japanese cigarettes are kind of weak. I'm not sure. Have you tried any like?
Huh?
I think Japanese cigarettes are like they're not that strong. Have you tried any like Newport 100s yet?
Yeah.
You should try some Newport 100s. Go to your go to like the bodega or whatever, and get some Newport 100s. Just you can ask them for a Lucy, and they'll just give you one for like probably like 50 cents or something if you want. I don't know.
The hell's a bodega?
The bodega.
What is that?
It's the corner store in New York.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
The bodega.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they call it because they don't have 7-Elevens or anything like that in there. They just have bodegas.
Oh, so you mean the Indian restaurants that are like at every corner block or whatever?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because like when I was staying at Triforce's place and shit, like there would be like black people who just go in the store and be like, "Yo, give me 2 cigarettes," and they give them like $1 or something.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you. I guess so. I don't know. I don't want to smoke anymore. I just wanted to. I don't know. It just feels good.
I don't think it's gonna feel that good once you start puffing on that them Newports.
Well, what happened? No, I heard. Hold up. No, fuck off. You're not. Wow.
I gotta say, AlphaISM Radio does not promote tobacco smoking. It's not good for your lungs. I mean, AlphaISM's, we try to be for the children. I can't say we're a family show, but we
I'm
for
sorry
the
about my
children.
language too, I guess.
We for the children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
So don't smoke. Don't just say no. You know what I'm saying? Don't you wanna be able to run marathons?
You know what that means? Yeah.
Okay. That being said.
So back to Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You were just in Japan, so like, tell me about like what that scene was like over there, because I've been asking people about that, but you were there just now, so you have obviously the best perspective that we could ask for.
Basically, when I'm there and I'm playing them, like, I don't know. I don't think that. Well, they are like way ahead of us. They're not really. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause
I think so.
It's like when I played them, like the above average players, like I could hang with them. But like when I went like to the top players, like it wasn't happening. But I beat Nemo a couple of times. I beat the top players like a couple of times, but it was just like it's really, really hard because they always know what to do. Like it's like the ways of attacking, like the angles that they attack at. It's really hard to like anti-air or like anything like that.
Right.
It's I don't know. To be honest, I think it's gonna be hard to win EVO or like even beat like Dan or Daigo.
Have you seen Dan play yet?
No.
Do you think he probably just plays a Shoto? Have you seen any his card or anything?
Huh?
Have you been able? Can you check like his card? Could you do that while you were in Japan?
Well, other people could, but I couldn't because I didn't have a Japanese cell phone, and you basically have to have a Japanese cell phone to check other people's cards.
Oh.
And everything like that.
So for people that don't know, can you explain to us the card system really quickly? That because some people don't even really know how that works in Japan.
Basically, to get a card, you have to have a registered cell phone in Japan. And basically, on the back of the card, there's this little square. And when you go to the Street Fighter 4 website on your phone, you put that square on the square of the cell phone, and it reads it or some shit like that.
Wow.
And then you basically register your card, you put in your name and stuff.
Futuristic.
And then you go play one game, and then you go back on that site, and then you just register. What I did was some guy who was from like Seattle or something was there, and basically we went to a cell phone shop, and he basically told the woman who was working, like, he was just like, hey, can I use your cell phone real quick? I just want to see if the internet's fast or whatever. basically he just registered my card really fast, and she was like, I think you're registering this card to my cell phone, and he was like, no, don't worry about it. So basically, that's how we did it, because I didn't have a Japanese cell phone.
Ha ha ha, well, way to go then. Nice story. AlphaISM does not particularly endorse performance-enhancing drugs, to the person that asked. But we do promote certain mind-enhancing... No, we don't. Nothing. Drug-free is the way to be. So that's a pretty cool story that you guys just... you kind of... You hijacked her phone to register, I guess because his phone was already registered and you can only do like one per phone or something, is that right?
Yeah, it's one card per phone, and he didn't even register it under his phone because his phone company basically didn't let him like do it, so he had to use his wife's phone.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
That's rough.
And that's basically it about the cards. And
so the cards track your wins and losses, and you can that's where the people get their battle points and everything. Yeah.
And basically, like, if you go to that website, you can check any card that's like ever played, and you can check like where they last played, like who they played last, like the last 10 games of their card.
Oh, really?
And yeah, so if you see like Daigo playing somewhere like 2 minutes ago, you just go to our arcade and he'll be there.
Nice, that's cool.
What are you doing? Why are you taking pictures? Stop taking pictures. God damn.
This is the picture of Marn on AlphaISM Radio.
Yeah. I don't think it was a good idea for me to go to a tournament right after I got playing. That was not a good idea.
Yeah, surprising, but you know, whatever. You do what you want. So, what do you think about this this 5-on-5 Street Fighter 4 tournament? Are you on the East Coast team now?
Yeah, basically.
So who is that team? Because maybe for the people that don't know, you were on the team and you were off the team, and now you're back on, and we don't even know who all the members are. You know.
Well, it's me, Joe, Arturo, Stanford, and Justin. Basically, what happened was, you know, East Coast was like, blah, 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 blah. I hate Marn, blah, 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 blah. There's better people than Marn, blah, 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 blah. I got tired of it for a day, so I was like, I quit the East Coast team. But stuff happened, and I was like, all right, I'll be on the team again. Even though, like, 3 out of 5 people on the team hate me, it's okay, whatever.
3 out of 5.
As long as we win, I guess.
2 out of 3 of them are you and Dustin. It's like the whole rest of the team. Well, anyway, that sucks, but
yeah.
I'm sure you'll do pretty well in the tournament, so...
Yeah, my Viper wasn't doing good today, though, so I don't know what's going on.
Are you going to play Viper in that 5-on-5?
Yeah.
So, what are you done with Rufus, or...?
Well, I don't know yet, because today, like, I don't know, it feels different when I play on like Viper on console. It seems like she's slower for some reason, to me. And basically, I was missing all my shit, because I was doing it too fast.
Huh.
And everything was just, like, not coming out. And I was just missing everything, so I guess I have to, like, go to trading mode or something.
Maybe you're just jet-lagged.
Well,
you put you in the wrong time zone. Your timing was off because you were on Japan time. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, it was like 7 a.m. over there. Oh, I need more water.
So do you predict a victory in that 5-on-5 team? There's some. I think they live stream the Northwest qualifiers. So there's Choi and Ricky and. I think some Bison qualified for that team. Then there's the
right now. I
team.
think East Coast has the best chance of winning.
Huh.
I think it's like 70% that will win.
So who would you say the biggest threat is, or threats are?
John Choi and Ricky Ortiz. Northwest team.
The North team. The North
NorCal?
California, yeah, the NorCal team. Yeah, that's two strong players potentially.
I don't know about the SoCal team. I don't think they're that strong, but whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but well, I guess I am. Well, no offense, but they're not that good. Does that count?
What about that Midwest team, Captain Ari Weintraub, or the Northwest team, Jason Cole? You know, you can't count those guys out, right? Yeah.
I heard Jason Cole sucks.
Maybe you can count them out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he sucks.
All right.
But I'm just thinking, like, he's just there because of his name, but I don't think he's that strong in Street Fighter 4 either.
I don't know. I think he won a couple tournaments out there. I don't know too much about that. It's too far away for me to keep track of.
But I mean, it's out there, like in Seattle, where no one plays. So
in
they play with it.
Seattle.
Huh?
Nothing. It's a song, man. Use a young buck. It's Frank Sinatra. I don't know the rest of the words though, because I'm pretty young
I'm old
too.
school.
Yeah. Yo, what do you think about, I know you were at Devastation, so there's the Southwest team captained by Saber, and I just hear every time somebody is from Arizona, it's like they say, hi, I'm from Arizona, and Saber's the best. Like they can't not mention Saber Sakurai. Do you think he's really good?
I heard him beat him at Midwest Championships with Day 1 Gen, so...
Who beat him? You beat him?
Justin did.
Oh, Justin did. In the tournament?
In the team tournament.
Oh.
Where, like, him and Ari were red up selecting to win the tournament or something.
Oh, Midwest.
But if Shin Chang's on that team, I think that team might be a threat. Because Shin is probably top 3 in my book in the U.S.
Wow.
Funny
thing about Shen, because he never goes to like tournaments anymore, and he just comes to like 1 or 2 big tournaments a year, maybe the small ones that are never publicized, and he always does really well.
That's because Shin Chang wins at life, so he doesn't need to do anything.
Nice.
Are we leaving? Yeah, can you hurry up?
Well, have you heard about this? I think that there is there's a who has the best Ryu matchup scheduled.
Huh?
Watson is gonna play Daigo in Anniversary Edition. This is so stupid. Have you heard about this? Watson is going to play Hyper Fighting Ryu, and Daigo is going to play ST Ryu, and then they're going to play on Anniversary Edition, 1st to 7, to see who has the best Ryu.
Is this supposed to be like a special event or something?
It's not like an official special event, but it's like, an exhibition.
Yeah, no one's going to watch that. Who cares?
I would watch that. You know why? Because it would take like 10 minutes. And if I didn't have to move from where I was and they just put it on the big screen, that I'd watch it. But otherwise, I'm not gonna turn on my heels, as my grandmother would say, to see that. All right, moving on.
You guys didn't finish that. No.
So have you heard? Have you checked out the EVO schedule? The Yoshi, what is his name? Yoshinori Ono. Ono's gonna be there. Ono-san.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that special word. Like, I don't know what he could say that's special. Like,
he's gonna say like,
Street Fighter.
Thanks for holding us down. Yo, it was you guys, dog. Like, thanks for holding down Street Fighter while it was dead and like on its knees. Like, y'all really did it. And if it weren't for you, there would be no more Street Fighter. But you guys did it. Thanks. That would be awesome. But I don't think he's gonna say that. I think they
I
might
think
have a
he's
cool
good.
new announcement though. If they announce a new vampire savior or whatever, that would be kick ass. Hey,
What? That game sucks.
dude, vampire savior? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Man, you just a scrub.
Well, I mean, I'm old school, but I never liked that game.
Yo said I'm old school. You nice son.
Oh my god, hold on. Yes, on to something else other than a shitty game. Hello?
Yeah, I've been checking out these Evo pools. Looks like, hey,
Is there any... What?
yeah. There aren't any really terrible black brackets of death, but there are some. But I'm looking over these pools and people that are in them. And have you heard about Jibo and how that dude is riding a bus to Evolution?
Yeah, I would never do something like that ever. Like, I don't understand what that guy thinks. Think if he doesn't even make it out of his pools, like, it's gonna be a long ride back.
I know, that's the worst
Right.
part, man. The ride back. The ride there is not going to be that bad because, you know, you're going to ride there on hype the whole time and you're not even really going to think about it. But on the way back, holy Lord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
if you
my
didn't
God.
win, you're not going to feel good, right? Like, unless you got first place, then you're still going to be riding back kind of salty.
If you get first place, just buy a fucking ticket back. Are we leaving?
Good point. Maybe, yeah, he should just money match a bunch of people and buy a plane ticket back. Yeah. He could
But he
do
doesn't
it.
even have money to money match people.
I guess that's the point of him riding the bus there, huh?
Yeah. Like, I heard like 5 people riding the bus there, like Valencia, fucking lowering, fucking hella people. I heard Magneto Maniac is taking the bus there. Is that true?
Wow. Yeah, I think so. I think that they're all on the bus. You know, they probably have a Street Fighter 4 set up on a laptop or something.
Yeah. PC SF4 all the way to fucking fucking Vegas.
Yo, I imagine that's what they would do, and if I was the bus driver, I would tell them to shut the fuck up. Straight
Yeah.
up.
It has to be like a 40 to 50 hour bus ride, right? Like from Virginia to Texas is like already like 20 hours, and Texas to Vegas is like 18 hours.
Yeah, dude, it's like a 2-day thing, man. Because, you know, I mean, they gotta stop. They stop so many times during that thing, you know, like, you'll stop like 45 minutes, you know, an hour, 2 hours maybe. So if you stop like so many times over the course of a couple days, it's like you were stopped for like 12 hours anyway. It's just gonna take forever.
Ow.
But I think they're going to get there probably tomorrow, and I will get there tomorrow too. So, you know, best of luck.
So you're leaving tomorrow?
I am. I get there tomorrow night.
Oh, shit. I was thinking about changing my ticket to tomorrow. Probably
right.
do it.
Don't you got to pay like $150 to change that ticket thing?
It's like 50, I think.
No. It's not too bad. So they talk about Pool 8 as one of the killer pools in Street Fighter 4. That one has Liston, the guy that just beat you. Graham Wolf. Wait, no, they actually didn't talk about Pool 8 being a killer pool, but now I'm going to say it's still not a killer pool because it has Liston, Graham Wolf, and Rob Ingram and Edma. And then aside from that, I don't really know.
I think Pool 12 is a killer pool.
Pool 12, Fubar Duck, Kino, Dr. Chaos. That's already rough. And then you got
Fubar Duck.
That's 3 guys that are really, really strong players right there that could potentially make top 8. And then you got so much damage. So I guess supposedly the best Sagat and Kali, so that's 4 that could be top 8 material. Bebop 3000, who I think was the Vega player, maybe. Oh, no,
Yeah.
that was Footsie Bebop, right? I don't know who Bebop 3000 is. I don't know. Look, West Coast players, you guys gonna have to do something for me to know who you are, because I'm all the way over here. Then you got dudes like or R Tarvi or whatever. I see that guy on GGPO. I don't know the rest of these guys, but yeah, that's definitely a rough pool off the jump. But remember, 4 people do go through, so you gotta like. There's a 50-50
I
chance.
still don't. I mean, it really is only 2 people. I mean, going to losers is a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, going to
I don't
losers
think
is bad. But on top of that, like, it all depends on like how random is the random, because like, even though it's Dr. Chaos, Kino, Fubar Duck, they're all in the same bracket. They could all be on the same side of the bracket, or everybody that's good could be on one, and then like Dr. Chaos could be on a side bracket by itself. You never know. And then that's gonna make a big difference coming out in winners or losers. But even still, man, that's a 128-man bracket is big in itself, Although a lot of those people gonna be in winners. That's what's up.
Hey, Ski.
Yes.
I'm gonna text Flo a number that you need to call because my phone's out of battery. So you're gonna call one of these people's phone.
Okay, thanks.
So call me back in like 2 minutes.
I'll do that.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. This is AlphaISM Radio. I'm Ski Sonic. I'm talking with Marneto, the East Coast 5-on-5 Street Fighter 4 exhibition member. He will be playing Viper in the exhibition, known as an American top Street Fighter 4 player, and also very skilled in other games, who just returned from Japan and promptly placed just barely inside the top 10 in a 19-man tournament. That being the case, Marneto's phone is about to die, and I will give him a call back soon. We are looking over the pool assignments for Evolution and checking out which pools are killer. If it's not Street Fighter 4, pretty much every pool is going to be a killer pool, because there's only like 4 pools for just about all the rest of the games. You check out MVC2. You have Pool D, which has Justin Wong, Smooth Viper, Baby Wolverine, the guy that beat Sanford and got super hype about it. A bunch of other people that I don't know how good they are at Marvel, but I've at least seen them around on Shoryuken. But remember, in this game, only 2 qualify. I believe 2 go right into the top 8. So yeah, one in winners and 1 in losers. So if there are 2 killers in your pool, then you are going to be fighting it out. Even if there's 1, you want that winner spot. This is top 8, straight into the top 8. Pool C, Fnatic, BB Hood, the West Coast something or other, DJ B13, Yipes. I like Yipes. I can't say Yipes without liking Yipes. Jew, the Japanese combo video god that made Mesitsui Suisaki joint. He's gonna be there. The first time ever in Pool C with Ruin and Fnatic and Yipes and DJ B13. I'm sure he'll be excited just to play Yipes. But Pool B, I think right now is the pool where Pool B is the one where you're gonna have to work. As I give Marn a call back, I will let you guys know about Pool B. Pool B, Mega Man DS, who has in his signature, I think, top 7 at EVO, or whatever. That's what he was like last year. Sue Mighty, Combo Fiend,
Yo.
Sanford Kelly, and Crystal, who plays top 4 at EVO like last year or something. And Snake shot people, the good Strider Doom player. So if you're not able to fight Strider Doom and you're in Pool B, better get at that. And Preppy, the Mega Man player. So if you're in Pool B and you can't fight Mega Man and Strider, you better get at that. Yeah, anyway.
You guys talking about fucking Marvel pools?
It's just me talking to myself, so, you know, there wasn't anything else to talk about. Anyway, back to Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. I think there are going to be, like, hella upsets. Like, there's going to be some Xbox Live players that are going to beat some fucking known players.
Yeah, I think that'll happen. I think that'll happen, but I don't necessarily think that any unknowns are going to make it all the way through to the semis even, because these pools are so huge, but they're actually pretty widely dispersed, you know, like, I think most of the people that comprise the next day bracket are going to be people that we know. That's just my prediction.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking at Pool 9, we got Perfect Sin and Perfect Legend in that. What do you think about Perfect Legend?
Is he going? Like, last I heard he wasn't even going, he wasn't even registered.
Oh, yeah. How is he in the... No, you know what? The last I heard, he is registered, but he might not going. And then that other dude, Antoine, was not registered, but he had a ticket. So, they're like, if you put them together, then you have one player for the tournament. But...
yeah, but the thing is, like, I mean, every time you buy a plane ticket, like, it says you cannot change your name, you know? Like, so I don't understand, like, if it's transferable or not.
I don't know what people do with that thing. I think that maybe they just switch IDs or something. I have no idea how people get over on that one. But, you know, it's black people.
Yeah.
You know, they do these things.
Black people. Black people.
That's what they do, man. What do you think about Pool 18, Combo Fiend and Bucktooth? Run it back. Run that shit back. And Kenai. Wow.
Well, I heard Kenai's not going.
Yeah, Kenai's not going. So, Combo and Bucktooth, if they 50-50, they might not be on the same side of the bracket, you know? Maybe they both make it out in winners.
Yeah, Combo Fiend could dodge Bucktooth. I think Bucktooth would beat Combo Fiend again.
Really?
I think 4K could beat him.
Because he's not used to the fight?
I don't think Viper... I don't know if it's 5-5 or not, but I think Viper loses to 4K. Like, I don't see what you can do out of his mix-ups. Like, you can't thunder knuckle out of it or anything. So it's like, I don't know. Kind of have to try to just block his mix-ups, and that's hard to do.
I don't know about all that. I think it's a pretty even fight, though.
Maybe it's just because I couldn't beat TKD at all when I was over there.
Oh, really? That guy is a freaking beast.
Dude, like, just sits there smoking cigarettes and holding up.
Hey,
so
yeah,
funny.
tell us about that, because, you know, that's a pretty funny story.
Basically, me and him sat down at the same time on the same side of the machines, because I was over there because I was like, I am not going to play against this guy because I'm just going to fucking lose. So I was like, I want to sit next to him. I sit next to him, right? He has fucking 4 or 5 packs of cigarettes just right in front of him. So by the time he was done playing, like after like 35 wins, like straight, like 3 of the packs were gone, and he was going through his 4th pack. And I was just like, are you crazy? Like, because he keeps the cigarette in his mouth and he just keeps smoking, like, during the round and shit. Like, you know, he smokes while he plays and does, like, RSFs and shit. It's crazy.
Oh, tobacco sugoi desu ne. Anyway. My Japanese is really poor. But yeah, that's impressive. That's a really amazing. I would like to see that, but I would just like to see his birthday in person. Because, like, you know, you get to see videos. I don't think people understand. You know, you see videos of people and it's cool. You can get a tiny glimpse into what they're doing. But especially when you're looking at Japanese videos, like these guys are playing like 30, 40 games at a time, and you see like 2 videos of their games a week.
Yeah, like everyone's always looking at videos and going, "Yo, that guy sucks," or "that guy's fucking up shit," and it's like one out of like the hundreds of matches they play like every day, like because TKD was at the arcade when I was there at like 2 p.m. and he left. He wasn't even gone by the time I left, which was like 10 or 11. Like we were playing all day. Like I've never thought of videos as like anything to like base people's like skills off of, because you can't really like see what they're doing really. Like you can't feel what they're doing.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think that it's probably a good thing for people to know that you got to keep that perspective on videos if you're not versed in that. It's just really like a fraction of a percent. But what you can get out of videos is like insight onto someone's style. The things that are going to be constant throughout a long series of games. You'll be able to see like what little tricks they have, but you got to keep in mind that they might even be messing something up. Don't. This is the whole the so-called video scrub nation. We gotta teach you guys how you actually gotta view these videos. Don't get the wrong idea.
The only times I watch videos is to like see new combos, or when someone's like, "Oh shit, this shit just happened," they're like shit no one knows about. That's the only time I watch videos. I don't watch videos just for like be like, "Oh, this guy's a scrub" or anything like that, because it's really not fair to like judge people like that.
Yeah, personally, I used to just watch videos for entertainment a lot. Like up until like 2006, I want to say, there was not a Marvel 2 video that I had not seen. But now I really just watch videos for my character for the most part, and like of players that I'm just like interested in. But I just try to, I definitely, like I say, try to keep things in perspective as to what you're getting from just one match. But, if it's a tournament match, it's a tournament match. But even still, if it's a Japanese tournament match, which a lot of these Street Fighter 4 tournaments are, you also got to remember that there's tournaments like frequently there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you get to see these weekly tournaments streamed, but they got tournaments like pretty much almost every day, right?
Yeah, there's always a place to go. Where like, it's like one day it's like 3-on-3 tournaments, the next day it's like single tournaments. But it's mostly on weekends. But during the day, like during the weeks, like Nemo was literally at Big Box every single day of the week that I was there, and I was there like every single day of the week. And he was he would sit there from like 6 to 10 and play. Like just people constantly play. All the top players constantly play. Everyone just always wants to get better and shit. Like, I don't know, Daigo would not play anyone that's like less than like 100 kbp unless like the machine like makes them play them. Like say Nemo would beat Daigo, and Daigo would just stand there and wait for Nemo to beat like 3 people or whatever, and then get on to play Nemo again.
What a douche.
Like, yeah, he wouldn't want to play anyone else.
Probably because he don't want to lose no BP on random scrubs.
Well, at Big Box, apparently there are like grandmasters and shit. Like, well, they're not grandmasters, but just like people think like they're high enough to be grandmasters. But since at Big Box, the arcade, like all the top players go there, like people lose a lot. So they'll only have like 20 to 30 kbp, although they're really like really good, So BP isn't like a judge of like the best players, kind of.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, because like everyone thinks, oh, you have the most BP, you're the best. But Mago was saying like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and he was being scraped by like 10 different people that only had like 20 to 30 kbp. It's just people, it's not like that in Japan. People just think that over here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, good to know. I know when I play online and I look at somebody with like low BP, I'm like, yes, scrape. Sometimes
There
I'm
would be
good,
like people with 8,000 games with only like 20 KBP.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm 120 games and I'm 130. Yeah.
So, what do you think about the pool with Chris Hu? What do you think about Chris Hu, the fantastic, the East Coast Ryu player?
Pool 2?
Yeah, that guy. The guy
Who?
from Chinatown Fair.
Chris?
Yeah.
Isn't he in the same pool as Shin?
Yes, he is.
I think they're both in pool 14 or something.
That's right.
Or 17.
Pool 14.
Is there anyone else in that pool?
NKI, and then some guys that I don't really know.
Well, then unless Shin and Chris are put like with each other on the same side, like they'll both like make it to winners. But I think if Shin faced Chris, like Shin would dominate him free.
Yeah, Chris is pretty good, but he's still pretty new to Street Fighter, I hear.
Yeah, he's a King of Fighters player or whatever he was. I don't know. I forgot.
Well, yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. I guess since there's so many players this year, there's just there's a pretty good distribution of players for the most part. But then again, there's still a lot of people that we don't know. Probably that I don't know. I think most of the names that I can think of are represented now in this pool list here. Yeah, but still shaping up to be a pretty interesting tournament.
I think so.
Shady K and Ricky Ortiz's pool, and we've heard good things about Shady.
Shady K, is he in Ricky Ortiz's pool?
Yep, pool 11.
Oh shit! I think Ricky Ortiz will be Shady K.
And Jinrai is in that pool too.
Who?
Jinrai.
Who's that?
Jinrai from the Third Strike Oro player, the guy that plays Seth.
Oh. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
It's Seth, yo.
But, I mean, I guess. But, I don't think Seth is that good anymore. He was good at the beginning, now he's just trash. Like, everyone figured him out.
If you don't know how to fight him.
Yeah, well, I guess to the people who have never fought him before, I guess you have, like, chance of beating people, but there's so many people that already knows, like, everything that he has. I don't think he's good at all.
Nice. Not good at all.
Like, I'd put him in, like, C tier or something.
Do you think he's better than Sakura?
No.
No. Think he's better than El Fuerte?
No.
No. Huh, do you think he's better than Abel Le French?
Who?
Abel.
I think Abel is top 5 in the game.
Alright, well, good way to discredit your prior statements. Thanks.
Why?
I mean, I just don't think anyone's gonna agree with you.
Dude, he has almost all the tools he needs. Like, what can't he do? If you're playing against a good Abel, it's really, really hard to, like, I don't know, like, maybe it was just me against the Japs, but I could not do anything. They used the rolls all, like, crazy and shit.
Who did you play against?
I played against AC Revenger. I played against Shiro once.
Nice.
And then just random. Like, I played this Hong Kong player, GEXP or something. He's in Hong Kong. I mean, he's in Japan because I do some shit. I don't know, but he was hanging out with us.
Did he? Did
he
he rush it down
really
a lot?
good too. Huh?
Did he rush down a lot? Because all the Hong Kong players I've ever played, they're like rush down players.
Yeah, he was fucking crazy, dude. He doesn't care. Like, he'll walk into Zangief and be like, fuck it, like, crouching shorts.
Nice.
Like, he was saying against Itabashi Zangief, because he was on me and Justice's team for the 3-on-3.
Uh-huh.
And, like, he would knock Itabashi down and fucking, he would just go up to him and fucking just grab him or, like, do crouching shorts and shit. Like, no regard for what Zangief can do. Like, he was just going nuts. And he almost beat him a couple of rounds too, but he lost, but, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a tough fight, right?
Yeah. I don't think it was like, I don't know, he was saying like he's worth 5 or whatever, but I don't think that at all. There's no way he's down there.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's interesting opinion. So, are you playing in any games besides? You said you're playing in Guilty Gear. You're not playing Third Strike?
I think I'm playing with Mr. Wizard or something.
Are you serious?
Like, yeah, I'm not sure. I forgot. Either Mr. Wizard or anyone. I don't care. As long as I don't have to pay for it, fuck it. Like.
Nice. Sounds like a plan, I suppose.
Oh, hold up. Where are we going? Hey! Where are we going? Okay. No, I'm not done yet. Fuck off. Hello?
Yeah, have you heard about Arturo versus Magneto Maniac? They're going to play a Marvel vs. Capcom 1 money match. 1st to 7.
How much? Oh, well, I guess, is it a money match or is it an exhibition match or whatever?
It's an exhibition match. I wouldn't bet on this shit.
I don't know. Well, that's random. Why would I go back to that game?
Yeah,
I don't think Arturo will win because he hasn't touched that game, but Magneto Maniac hasn't played either, so
yeah.
I don't know. Gold War Machine is too cheap.
Yeah, that shit is cheap. That's some cheap shit. Where else was I going here? Oh, right. So I guess for people that don't know, I guess really nobody knows, the over-under game actually originated with Marneto. He was the first person to play the game, but the game was not, it actually wasn't played on the air. So I've actually heard a lot of your answers for the over-under game, and they happen to be really good. So I'm going to try to maybe come up with some others, but I know that you did a lot of the good ones, so I might ask you a couple repeats along the way. But
what did you say?
Did you catch that?
What? Hello?
Yeah, did you catch that, Marn?
No.
I said I might I'm gonna ask you some over under people, but since you did it before, I might ask you some repeats that you did before because you did the game with flow.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
But since I know you didn't do this guy, or I don't think you did, what do you think about Dr. Chaos since we mentioned him? Overrated, underrated?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Either underrated or where he should be. Because on the West Coast, no one knows him, so he's underrated. But on the East Coast, people know him, and he's good enough to be, said to, where his skill is. It's where he is. basically. Because, I mean, he's really, really good. And right now, he's basically the only Ken in the U.S. Like, can you name any other Kens for me?
I can't, and I've tried. Wait,
Yeah,
Flowchart Ken?
like-
I know that guy. He's good.
Who?
Flowchart Ken?
The hell? Who the fuck is that?
I'm just messing with you.
Anyways, yeah, I think he is underrated on the West Coast because no one knows him. And they probably just judge him by videos, but Dr. Chaos is definitely one of the top players on the East Coast. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Since sorry about that. Why don't I get straight to Arturo Sanchez, since he was on the show recently and we did you for him. So if you want to go do over or under on Arturo Sanchez, feel free.
Well, before I said overrated, and right now he is still fucking underrated. I mean overrated. Like, he'll be like, okay, I'm overrated because I'm gimmicky with Rufus or whatever. But, I mean, this motherfucker is like, yo, I got bad matches with Sim, and I can't fucking win. So I'm going to use Seth, because no one knows how to play against Seth, and I'm going to fucking use gimmicks. I mean, everyone has their own gimmick, I think. Like, you can't say, like, no one's a gimmick, you know? Like, I mean, there's solidness, but there's also stuff you gotta, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Everybody got their gimmicks. It's true.
Yeah, it's stupid to be like, yo, you're only winning with gimmicks, because, I mean, Arturo's basically winning against people that don't know a matchup. And okay, I might win with people who don't know the matchup either, with Rufus. But it's not like I'm like, whatever, like, being like, okay, I won with solidness or whatever. Like, I have my gimmicks.
I mean, you're also not teleporting on the other side of the screen above their heads and shit as far as gimmicks are concerned.
Yeah, I'm just doing dive kicks. What's wrong with dive kicks?
Dive kicks are fucked up, man.
But they're not overheads. What?
I know, but that's just like plus 14, man.
Hold up. Whose house is this? Huh? Oh my god. Hold up. I gotta fucking walk inside and shit. Well, I mean, I'll come out after you guys are done. I can't just walk in. Okay, then why are you guys telling me to fucking wait out here? I don't need my stick. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. Yeah? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. He just says I'm overrated, but, I mean, and he's like, yo, what have I done in tournaments that he hasn't done? And I'm like, he hasn't beat me. I mean, I beat him, what, I'm 3-0 against him in tournaments now or something?
Yeah. I thought what you said before was really interesting, too. You said he only wins tournaments with scrubs in it. Tell me a quality tournament he's won. You say he's only hyped up because he wins hella tournaments with no one in them, and he hypes himself up so much that he's known. If he was quiet, he would be exactly where he should be, middle tier. New York City and he himself hype himself up too much. Because he shit talks so much, he gets so much attention, and he uses Dalsum, who is a lesser used character. So people are gonna, give him more props than he might be doing.
I mean, okay, maybe I over-exaggerated on that. Like, he won't be low tier, but he'd be like...
Oh, you said middle tier.
Yeah, middle tier.
Yeah, middle tier.
He would be middle tier.
Sounds good. AlphaISM Radio, equal time.
I mean, look at Dr. Chaos. Like, he doesn't talk, but, I mean, people give him his props.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, let me try to find another example. Actually, let's see.
I mean, Dr. Chaos is rated, you know, among people that know him, they give him his props, even though he doesn't talk his shit, you know, and that's about it. And he doesn't go out of his way to try to get more attention than he maybe do, but he when he performs when the time is up, you know, something like that.
Yeah, okay, here's an example. Antoine Ortiz, right? He's been winning, like, what, the last, like, 7 or 10, 50 tournaments, like, in Detroit. But, I mean, against scrubs, I mean, he's not saying anything, so no one, like, really knows, but, like, people around him know, you know? Like, if Arturo didn't say anything, he'd be where Antoine Ortiz is.
Oh, I see. That's funny, because their names are kind of close. Antoine Ortiz, like Arturo Sanchez, you know, it's the A and then some Hispanic, and then a Z at the end.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. It's Arturo, he talks about that's the way he does shit, so whatever. I just don't think it's right to talk shit and then go and lose or something.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's cool. Well, didn't you used to have a reputation as a shit talker or something like that?
Yeah, but, I mean, I was a shit talker. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I still am, kind of, maybe. But I just shit talk to defend myself or, like, to defend other people. Like, I'm kind of like Captain America. Like, you know, like, I gotta protect the people who can't defend themselves. Or who don't want to defend themselves.
Oh, interesting. So like Robin Hood and all.
Captain Marn.
Yeah.
So who else?
How about, tell me what you think about Sanford Kelly, because he's been making a lot of noise in the AlphaISM sphere recently.
What do you mean?
Overrated, underrated, because this dude thinks he's the most underrated player under the sun, if you ask me. So, you know, you think that dude...
Like I said before, like, he's underrated because he used to play, like, fucking a new character every second day and shit. He'd go on RC and he'd be like, yo, I got this new shit with Rose. And the next day he's like, yo, I got some new shit with Dan. I mean, you're not gonna get anywhere fucking playing the whole cast. You're really not. Like not even. I don't know anyone who fucking wins with the whole cast in fucking any game. It just doesn't work out that way. And like, I mean, he could be. Now he says he's playing just Cammy, Sagai, and Akuma, and I guess he's probably good or maybe good. I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. I just watched the Arturo versus Stanford, and Arturo looked like shit, and I don't even judge that. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, that shit was just shitty. Like, he's just underrated, but he's overrated by New York people. Because New York people will always overrate themselves. Like, if you notice,
I've kind of noticed that a little bit, maybe. Yeah.
If you notice Arturo is like underrated, overrated, he'd be like, so Sanford's underrated, everyone else is underrated, I'm underrated. The West Coast, overrated. Martin Justin, overrated. It's like, okay, it's stupid. Because they only play themselves and they're just like, okay, so I played you and you're good. Okay, you're godlike. And now you're underrated.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe a little bias, you know. Speaking of that, East Coast players, and is L.I. Joe on the East Coast team? Did you say he is? Well, what do you think about him? He's you know, not to leave you hanging on any of these. If you want to, you can ask me to chime in on any of them, and I will reciprocate. So I don't want to put you on the spot necessarily because I'm down.
Why don't you just fucking say something after I say something?
You want me to do it every time?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, who are we just talking about?
Joe. I mean, Sanford, if you want to talk about Sanford.
Oh, well, I think Sanford is actually underrated because nobody really knows much about his gameplay. But I think that he is mad overrated in New York. Because you got, like, Dick Rod is like, he is the fucking L train, man. Like, I mean, I guess that's what it's like when you're from New York, like you said. And, this brings me back to my first show where I mentioned Magneto Maniac and how he has fans. And I said, I want a fan. And then something happened, right? You know what happened right after that? Somebody put my name on the Japanese wiki as having won the Japanese nationals. So to whoever did that, thank you for being a fan. That was fucking awesome. That was sweet. You are an awesome, awesome person, and I don't even never have to know who you are. That was kick ass, because people thought I won nationals. They were like, yo, you were in Japan? Word, how you do that? And I'm like, yeah, man. And I'm saying, I was there. I didn't say anything. It was a tough match. But, I think he's probably underrated. Like, I definitely think people look at him as still, like, kind of a Marvel player with the, like, stigma, so they probably don't think that he has much in Street Fighter 4. I know I thought that about him before I played him, and then he kind of fucked me up. But I always have an excuse because I play El Fuerte, so, I'm supposed to get fucked up, but he did fuck me up. So it was online, so it doesn't count, by the way.
Yep.
But
I get 10-0'd by everybody online, like, and then they see me in real life and they can't beat me. I'm just like, what happened, though?
Oh, wow, yo, what happened?
Like, where you at?
I feel you.
Elijah?
Yeah, Elijah. What's up with Elijah?
I think he's overrated for what he's done. I mean, like, he's placed top in, like, every tournament he's played in. Like, okay, but, I mean, the way he plays is not... I don't know. Like,
I know what you want to say. It's not fundamentally sound.
Basically, like, I mean, I don't know why people get hit by it. Like, okay, say you hit him, right? Like against Combo Fiend, once Viper hit him once, like, you would see uppercuts full screen away, and you're just like, what? Like, why would you do shit like that? Like, I just don't think he's a solid player. Like, I don't know. I really can't say anything else.
Well, I do know what you mean about that, and I can say that when L.I. Joe first started making noise, I think Alex Valle echoed a similar sentiment when he said, this guy's hitting like a lot of random ultras or whatever, and I mean, I thought the same thing. Some of them, they were like, oh, he saw that, but some of them were just, he thought you were gonna do something, and then he had a lot of like setups, a lot of like good, maybe frame traps, maybe is the right term. I wouldn't say they were probably like technically frame traps, but they're ultra setups or just good reads. He's a pretty good read. I think he's a pretty good reader. And that's why he can get away with that kind of thing. So for me, it's hard to say if he's actually overrated or underrated because I don't feel like that type of play is fundamentally sound either. But
it works.
It works for him. What the fuck, right? I don't know. I don't know how long it can hold out, but I mean it always works for him, so whatever. So he's good. He's good. Maybe take the average.
He's good. I'm not gonna say he's like decent or he's good. It's just I don't feel like he's like up there.
I mean, that dude does have a damn fan club that like is vocal. You know, when that guy when the crowd is screaming for "I love you, Joe," is "I love you, Joe." You could hear that shit down the street. I never heard so many dudes tell one guy they love him, and it not lead to a scene that I had to close my eyes when they started. You know, like that is something. And there's girls too, but I'm just saying the dudes are especially vocal.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes it's just like I don't know. I don't let that shit get to me. Like I love it when people are against me. It's just my thing that I mean. I love shutting them up, and that's all I want to do. Fuck.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool to like, you know, that's one of the best feelings I think. You know, hurting somebody's feelings, and then that's what it's all about, really. You know, get in there and, as they say, wreck some faces. Break some hearts. So, speaking of wrecking faces, what do you think of Gutex? Overrated, underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated.
He won hella tournaments when fucking game was an arcade. Nope. He came to East Coast. I mean, no one knew how to fight against Balrog. I mean, I know I didn't. I'm not gonna fucking. Well, I guess I should make an excuse to why I lost him 7-1, but. I mean, I don't think that would have happened if I knew Balrog better because no one on East Coast played Balrog. And I just think I mean, people know him because he won't shut up either. Like, he's another Arturo.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, yeah. Feel you. So, do you think that are there any kind of unknown players? Because I know you've been around the United States to a good number of tournaments. Are there any unknown, maybe you know, like lesser known players that you think are gonna be able to at least make it through the semis, or you think it's gonna just be pretty much standard fares? The old names repeated again.
Like I said earlier, like no one knows Shin, like because you know he doesn't travel, he just plays like at home and in Texas. I really think he's gonna make top 8. Like no one knows him. They just like hear from like Jaha or like me that Shin's good. Like you really can't tell from other shit like other people. Because I mean before Devastation, like Ricky and John were like, Shin sucks. But then afterwards, everyone was like, Shin godlike. But that was like when I went back to Texas and like trained him up, you know, made him my student. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. So I think he's like the unknown but known. Like he should be up there. I think that he's the only one that I can think of that will like make it to the top 8. That's unknown shit.
Yeah. Do you think there's any maybe console character specialist? I know we talked about Jibo and Saber the Sakura. Is there anybody else? No, Fei Longs, Camis?
Maybe
DJB13.
Stanford's Cammy.
DJB13.
Other than that, I can only think of Jibo.
I think DJB13 is supposed to play a strong Cammy. I haven't seen any videos yet, though.
Of who?
DJB13.
Oh, I saw that. I didn't. I was impressed, but I mean, like I said, I don't judge. I'm just not impressed. I don't think any console characters will make it to the top 8. I think it will be mostly Ryu's, Rufus, maybe a Balrog.
Alright, well, since we're getting on down to the top 8, well, why don't you tell me your thoughts on some heavy hitters like Alex Valle, overrated, underrated?
Overrated.
Okay, hold up a second. Before you get into that, this is Ski Sonic, AlphaISM Radio. I'm here with Marn. We're doing the over-under game. We're getting down to the wire. I'm probably going to end this show at 1 o'clock, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. And afterwards, immediately following, stay tuned for Flonin. I mean, that's a.k.a. Flo. He's going to be doing the over-under game with Justin Wong in pound over-under. So keep your eyes out for that, and we'll somehow get those out to you guys who aren't on IRC to read it or something. We'll try to save a log for you or something. But back to where I was in my conversation. I'm here with Marneto, and we're doing over-under, and he's giving me his thoughts on Alex Valle, a.k.a. Cali Power, a.k.a.
What's happening with Flo?
1998. And he's going to do over-under with Justin after this in IRC because I'm going to sleep.
Alex Valle, overrated. I mean, what has he done? Like, he won SBO qualifiers, but did he really win? Like, I mean, he clutched it out at the end, but, I mean, he couldn't have clutched it out if his fucking combo fiend didn't save his ass like 8 times before that happened. You know, like, he clutched it out against one team. Get out of here. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm playing devil's advocate. Some would argue, you know, he did it when it counted. I don't know.
I just think he's really overrated. But now I think people know what he is. Like, they're not going to overrate him, but they're not going to be like he's bad either, you know? Like, he's where Dr. Chaos is. I like where Dr. Chaos is.
Cool. Dr. Valle, Dr. Chaos. And we think about what the hell is going on here? What do you think about Daigo? Because you were just in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Daigo? The only person that underrates him is Arturo, but we know how dumb he is. So, I mean, he's where he is. He's good. He's beatable. But so I guess he's overrated, but he's not that overrated. Like, because people think he's like some unbeatable guy where he fucking gets a fucking bye in a fucking semi. I mean, if he was unbeatable, he should go to the pools. I mean, I would give up my semi spot to see Daigo go to the pools. I'll go to the pools if Daigo goes to the pools.
Really? Wow, you would bet that? Spot versus spot? That's hot. I like that.
Like, I mean, Mr. Wizard and all, like, you know, should we have given the spot to Midwest or Hawaii? I mean, I'll give up my spot if I see Daigo in pools. Real talk.
That's pretty hard. I like that. Would you give me your spot?
No.
Oh.
No. Definitely
Would
not.
you give me a spot for Daigo to go through the pools?
I don't care. Fuck it.
Nice. Bet it. But that's what we're doing. Mr. Wizard, we're running with it. I'm in the semis. Marn and Daigo in the pools. Done deal. Let's go. Perfect.
I mean, I don't think he didn't win a U.S. tournament. He won a fucking exhibition with 3 other people. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking dumb. But even then, like, I don't know. I think he's beatable because everyone beats him in Japan. He doesn't get hella win streaks.
Oh.
Like, he couldn't get more than 2 the other week. Everyone was beating him. I think even Kim beat him once. I don't know.
I think even Kim beat him once. Awesome. Working our way up or across the Shoto hierarchy is 2-1. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna take a special guest caller for just a second. If you wanna hold on 1 second, but while I'm at it, tell me what you think about Choi, the other Shoto who we haven't mentioned.
Overrated. Because, I mean, well, actually, he's where he is. People think he's really good. He's really good. Like, he's been winning all the NorCal tournaments. He's been consistently beating Ricky. I mean, he knows the match, whatever. He got second at Devastation, even though he only had to go through like 8 Rufuses to match he knows. He's still really good. I think he's probably going to make top 8.
Yeah, well, yeah. But then again, well, yeah, I don't think he has that crazy of a pool or anything like that, right?
Yeah, he's fundamentally sound.
Word up. Well, I'm gonna close up shop just pretty soon, so then why don't you let me know who you think your top 8 is gonna be for EVO, you know, probable top 8.
Daigo, Dan, Choi, Justin, me, Shin, Flo, Jibbo.
Nice, Jibbo. Too bad all these people are tuning in just now when I have to. I've got to stop the show.
Hey, bro, what do you want me to tell you? I'm not even at home right now. I'm all the way in northern Idaho, bro.
Well, you can go ahead and rep the Northwest if you want to let Marn know what y'all working with out there.
I mean, I think it's just kind of sad that someone just speaks out of pure ignorance and, talking about nobody caring about the Northwest. I just think it's completely out of line.
Out of line, Marn.
What?
You're out of line, son.
You out of line, really?
You're out of line.
I can't hear. There's 2 people talking. What's going on?
You're out of line talking.
Your disrespect for the Northwest, man.
So I seriously can't hear anyone. What the fuck?
It's like overlapping this, Jate, so I'm going to let you go ahead and...
Oh, I don't know, but I'm just saying that he's completely out of line to be disrespecting Northwest, but he's not even top 3 on his own team.
What?
Dude, is English something foreign to you? I don't understand how more clearly I can speak.
Oh, now I can hear you. What's up? Who's this?
Oh, dear Lord. I kind of missed the point. It's kind of beyond the point now, but it's just like your disrespect for the Northwest.
Well, I don't think that's strong. I mean, I thought that the show was about my opinion, so I let out my opinion.
But where'd you get your opinion from? Based off what?
Nothing's happened up there.
What do you mean nothing's happened over there?
Like, no one travels. It's just...
People play every day here.
They play every day, but, I mean, do they, like, travel and, like... I mean, I'm underrating them because I've never seen anything. So,
well, I could just put it like this. Like, my main game is, like, Virtua Fighter. I don't need to go over to New York to kick your ass to know that I'm better than you.
Yeah, but you need to go somewhere, because, okay, back in the day, there was this Guilty Gear, right? Guilty Gear, there's this fucking place called Tennessee, right? They call themselves Espadas, right? And they're like, yo, we're godlike, blah, 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 blah. And they've been saying it for 3 years, they don't travel at all. And then when they finally travel, they fucking don't even place top 10. So, I mean, that's the way I think of it. Like, If you're not gonna travel, there's no way I can give anyone credit that doesn't travel. You guys may be good, but I don't know that because you guys don't travel.
Well, I haven't seen anything from you besides in your own local place. So can I say the same thing about you?
Local what?
I haven't seen any videos from you besides your own local stuff. So can I say the same thing about you?
I mean, I've pretty much traveled everywhere, man. I went to Final Round. I went to Devastation. I did bad at Devastation because I got cocky, but I mean, even if you guys just travel like 3 hours down to NorCal to get fucking a tournament, and I'd be like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not 3 hours down to NorCal. It's Portland to Seattle is NorCal. Portland to Seattle is 3 hours.
Oh, okay. 3 hours.
Yeah, so going to NorCal is 10 plus.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just don't think if you've gone anywhere, you guys could fuck us up. I mean, I wouldn't know. How am I supposed to judge
I'm not sitting here. I'm not going to sit here and complain. Say that we're going to go and take this shit. But let's not just think that we're weak just because we don't go nowhere. I think that's kind of a soft ass reason to talk about our level of play just because of where we do or do not go.
But there's hella people who can also be like, yo, I'm good, but I'm just not gonna travel anywhere. What's the point of saying that? Like, if we're gonna fucking judge, I'm not gonna judge if we're gonna like talk about who we think is good or not. Then we'll be talking about the people that we've seen so far. We wouldn't talk about fucking dude in random ass fucking Montana. Like, yo, that fucking Montana boy 592 is godlike. We're not gonna fucking say shit like that. Like, we'd be talking about the people we know about. I wouldn't want to fucking talk about people I don't know about.
Well, you should pick up the tournament results thread every once in a while because videos have been posted of us playing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to tell you.
If you guys do good at EVO, then you shut me up. That's yeah. But it's just that I can't be judging people I don't know. That's all it is.
But is that what you just did? Saying that we look weak because you don't know what's about what we're doing?
Yeah. So
but you can't do that. So which side of the fence are you on here?
If I don't know you, okay. If I don't know you, my opinion is you're weak. Not everyone else's opinion, just mine.
I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about you, though.
Okay,
you just said that's what you just said is like, if I don't know you, I can't judge you. But you don't know us, and you're saying that we're weak. So how does that make sense? I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm talking about you. Okay,
then, but I wouldn't be like, you guys are strong. So I wouldn't be like, you guys are neutral, but...
Well, if you don't know us, then how can you say shit?
There's more for me to be like, you guys are weak because I haven't seen you guys, than you guys are godlike because I haven't seen you guys. I'd rather be like, I wouldn't be like, no, I don't know them, so I'm not going to say anything.
That'd be smart.
I have a big ass ego that I must defend.
Yeah, you're just sounding like an ass, really. Because first you said you can't judge, but then you're judging us anyway. You're just sounding like an ass. So it would be best to stay quiet, wouldn't it? I'd rather be quiet.
I guess I'm an ass then. I guess I'm an ass because, I don't be quiet. And that's why I've been fucking underrating, overrating people this whole time. Or I would keep crying and be like, I think everyone's good. Just end the show already.
Nah, I'm not saying to say everybody's good, but don't disrespect what you don't know.
All right.
That's just 6 rounds of retarded.
That has been our
more hypocritical about it.
Pre-EVO additional hype. And I gotta go to bed. Marn's gotta go practice. Jate's gotta go crack some skulls. we'll see what's happening with the Northwest team when we see what happens with the East Coast team, when we see what happens with all the teams. So,
everything will be settled in like 5 days, man.
5 days, yo.
Don't worry about it.
So, yo, Martin, thanks for coming on.
Look forward to it.
And taking time out, because I know you're hanging out with some people. And Jate, thanks for calling me up and repping for the Northwest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just proud that Idaho Northern actually has wireless internet.
All right,
All right, bye-bye.
Cool, man. All right, thanks.
All right,
I'm gonna hang up on you guys. Thanks for calling me up. Guys, everybody.
All right, Disky, stay good.
Thanks. Everybody that's listening, don't forget that Flo is going to be doing the over-under game with Justin Wong, and I know you guys are going to be interested to hear what Justin Wong thinks about such players as Gutex, Arturo, Choi, and more. So go to channel over-under, just channel over-under. Or if you're in AlphaISM Radio, I'm sure you can get linked there from Flo or whatever. And we will try to log that one, and maybe we'll give you the results on a future upcoming AlphaISM Radio. EVOs this weekend, I don't have any particular plans on what I'm going to do for AlphaISM. I don't know if I will be broadcasting, but look to hear from me from there in some capacity. Thanks for listening. Check out the EVO stream. It will be coming this weekend. I don't know any details about it, but there is a countdown on evo2k.com. And go to Pound Over Under, because Flo is going to do the Over Under game with Justin Wong, and he is the co-inventor of that game, so he knows how to run it. Yeah. AlphaISM.com. Ski Sonic signing off. Peace.